Here tonight, presented by AT&T, as we're in Atlanta for the fourth and final meeting between these two teams. Cavaliers with a win would win the season series 3-1, as they'll have some brand new spectators rooting them on.
Up front with Ersan Ilyasova and Miles Plumlee. Controlled by the Hawks. They're coming off a loss last night in Orlando, a 2-point game. Febuary hits the 3 ball. He has the pass. LeBron James against Plumlee. Goes right at him hard, and he gets to the goal.
LeBron did a little dance.
Here comes Schroeder, cut off again by Calderon. Who knows his game since they played each other in practice, and Schroeder knocks it down. LeBron on the cut, and he snuck it in against Plumlee. Great pass.
Yeah, that was a good catch.
Thompson.
Yeah, that was an ill-advised shot that time. He was backing away from the basket.
JR. Knocks it down for 3. He was moving toward. Picking up where he left off against Minnesota in Orlando. Ilyasova has a good 3-point stroke, and he knocks it down. He's watched him as a part of the national team. Calderon, probing, gets the goal. Why not?
No defense.
That's what I want to be able to do.
Well, young man, you got to put a lot of work in.
He knows it. J.R. Smith backs out and hits it. So he's not as well timed. Couldn't brought up any better than that. LeBron, he's spun it up and in. Somehow, some way, he's got 6. That was filthy. 13-12. Short afterthought 3, and he hit it.
Ooh.
Down from a year ago, and he was 34. So he's really the focal point these days. Thompson somehow, some way as well. Omar Vizquel couldn't have done it any better. Schroeder spins it up and in, he was fouled. Great for him because the Cavaliers gave him that choice either to play less minutes with the Cavs or go back home. LeBron gets up, Jetty, second chance from there, and he hit it. Now, what was the difference between that shot and the first one?
He had more time to set. He just looked like he was more set than he's more of a set shooter than a jump shooter at this point in his career.
But back goes Schroeder. He certainly altered that one, didn't he? What a twisted Thompson! He started it and finished it.
LeBron with eyes in the back of his head.
Thompson against Collins. Gave it up. Touch toss to Green. Sold big time. And he got to the hole.
Leaders of the team.
Yep. Oh, and he zipped that pass. Good ball movement here. Dorsey, great challenge by Korver. And Dorsey knocked it down for 3. Let's see the likes of Ante Zizic tonight. John Holland perhaps. And Jeff Green backs out and hits it.
That's a jumper.
So it's 28-23. Prince trying to get to the rim, and does. With that left hand. The dismantling of the ball club, knowing that they'd probably gotten the most out of that group that they could.
Right.
Korver off the bounce, and he sticks it.
Yes.
And here's some mild applause go up for Kyle there as he hit it. 31-25. Jeff Green pestered it, but fouled in by Kyle in there.
Kobe, I want to ask you a question. I know it's difficult when you're making deals. How difficult is it? Kyle Korver.
What did he do, Kobe?
Another him as an owner.
And that, to me, Kobe, is what a lot of people don't understand. You have to have an owner who understands what's going on around him and what he wants.
Loves that. He wants that kind of feedback.
Most parents would do that to you.
Yeah, exactly. Ilyasova roller. Tripped in. Yep. I know. I remember. You and I would talk a lot when you come back home about this young man, Jetty Osman. Yeah. LeBron James flies
and move and protect each other on the defensive end.
20-34. Mike Muscala, nice move. He missed a lot of time with an ankle sprain this year.
Muscala.
That's Isaiah Taylor. Had a good game at the Q early in the season. Bazemore knocks it down for 3. 9. Jeff Green, hard to the hole, no foul, stays with it, and finishes.
Was a great versatility on defense.
Here comes Bazemore, getting back to that left hand. Isaiah Taylor jumps for 3. And these guys can rebound to the Hawks. Bazemore called for it. Taylor from the other side, a mirror image. One left, one right, Taylor missed it.
Yeah, I've been watching Larry Jr. for a long time. And
He drives the closeout.
Yep. Muscala was all over it. Back come the Hawks with the ball in a 2-point lead. They'll chuck him up now. Bazemore for 3.
Well, Cavs are giving
high 30s. It's unbelievable. It's definitely his best team he shoots against.
Long launch. Back come the Cavaliers.
You can shoot him.
Back out there.
Trying to end the half on a good note.
Green sneaks it up and in. Jeff Green.
Wanted to make sure we did right by Dwayne and said, hey, you're more than welcome to stay. We'd love you to stay, but we want to do right by you and give you the option to go home.
And he's trying to get his rhythm now.
Steps into a three and hits. LeBron got the angle on Prince. Gathers himself and scores. You see him on the night? Larry Nance Jr. was beaming when I saw him before the ball game.
I can't wait to see him.
LeBron falls away and hits it again. I'm running misconception. It was in the end game. Here comes LeBron with the left hand. Tapped in. Tristan Thompson says, I got your back kick.
Double T, a lot of activity in this first half.
That was pretty close. A high-octane first half. Stay tuned. We'll hear from Larry.